Hi there, Miss Ruiz. So you were asking about some Canvas help, and I am totally willing to go through some Canvas basics with you as far as my class, and I'll try to show you some things that other teachers might do, but really, I don't really. It's going to vary from class to class a little bit. That's what I'm trying to say. So as far as my class is concerned, everything that Hannah will ever need will be found on her Canvas calendar. She can go to my homepage and find some links like how to contact me or whatever, but I think she kind of knows how to do that because through email. So Canvas calendar is going to be her main source of information for my class, for reading class. So every day she will have one link from me because I know that this is more like what their calendar looks like, if not more, probably more. And I don't want to overwhelm them. I'm trying to streamline everything as much as possible. So one of the things that I have recommended to the kids is that they use these buttons on the side so that they are focusing on one class at a time. So it cleans up their calendar and they can look at only social studies links or only reading. Okay, so that's recommendation number one. All right, so as far as my class goes, like I said, she will only ever have one link, but she needs to check it every day, whether it's an A day or a B day. Okay, so let me show you what I do differently. Okay, so between these two. So for her, this would have been an A day. And the A days mean that she is live with her teacher first period, third period, fifth period, and seventh period. It's a long day. But for her links, for my class, you will see that I only post the Zoom link for the days that they will be live with me. Okay, so this was her A day live with me. Now notice what she saw the next day. No Zoom link. Okay, so that's one way that I'm trying to kind of help them. Obviously, it's not for every class, but try, do what I can. Okay, so I want to show you, okay, so let's start with here. So this is something that she would have been doing what we call asynchronously, which means on her own. Okay, so she clicks the link. Actually, you know what? There was one more thing I wanted to show you that I also stress to the kids. Everything I'm telling you, I overly stress to the kids. Okay, so when they click on the link, yes, they can see the information here. Let me show you a better page. Okay, so they can scroll through and see everything that they really need to see just by kind of clicking the link. But the problem is this right here. They won't see the next button that I continually stress. See, next button. Watch, you'll see it again. The next button. So I have stressed this on every single assignment and every single Zoom page. So they see this over and over again. So they should be doing it, you would think, but they don't always. Okay, so my point is they're not going to see this next button if they don't actually click on the assignment link. So they have to click into the assignment. They can't click on my name. That'll take them back to the home page, and that'll be frustrating. They can't do that. I told them that many, many times. Okay, so let's go back to, this is the one. So click on the actual link of the assignment. For my class, this is how I work it. So they have an assignment or something to do on this page. It tells them very specifically what to do. And then after that task, they click next to go to the next task, okay? So this one was talking about what is predictions, but I told them again, move to the next task. I wanted them to read through this and then move to the next task. And then this is where they actually make some predictions based on some information that they were given, okay? That's just this module. Okay, so that's basically every day what my modules look at. Like they have page after page after page. I haven't had one more than 3 pages yet, max maybe 4. But if they see a next button, they have to click it to move from page to page, because I don't want to put all of their links on their calendar page and overwhelm them. And then they don't know where to start and which one to do. So I try to make it very linear for them. The other thing that I want to show you, if you notice that these are marked out, it marks out after they go to that. That's kind of a clue that they did it. So that they did what they were supposed to do on that page. Okay, now this one is what we call a page, and it's because it's, my point is not all of them will do that. That's my point. But if it's an assignment or a quiz, then it will do that. Okay, so notice that next week's are not marked through because we haven't got there. We haven't done it yet. Okay, that's it for my class. That's the basics for my class. I'm going to tell you what some of the other teachers are do because I've been using Canvas longer than most of the teachers here, so I'm much more comfortable and familiar with it. Many of the teachers still rely on their agenda, and you're welcome to look at, she can look at my agenda, you can look at my agenda every day, but it's pretty basic. It really will just say context clues, and that's it. But many teachers, okay, so not for me, but many teachers will put their links, okay, to their module or to their assignment from the agenda page. Okay, so it really just depends on what the teacher will do. And my son is in 8th grade. He's got some teachers that are putting it on Canvas homepage or Canvas announcements. Okay, so I really can't speak for what every teacher does. I just want you to know that some put it on their agenda. I don't. Mine will be just straight up 100% every single school day on the Canvas calendar, and she needs to click next to move through it. If she can get those basics, then she's good. Okay, so the other thing is, I know that I'm throwing a lot at them this week, well, within the week, and everything that they have done for my class is stuff that will help them through all of their classes. Like this day was how to create a folder, how to share things in Google, which they will use all the time in every class, all of middle school, and how to turn in assignments on Canvas. They will use all the time in middle school. This one is how to check their email, how to bookmark pages, and how to check their own PowerSchool. Okay, so again, things that I'm trying to teach them, they're going to use in all of their classes, not just mine. And that's really more so my point, is giving them computer basics, not just my reading content, which is in there too. So that's all I got. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. I can try to help with other teacher stuff. If it's a Canvas question, I might know. So anyway, that's it. I hope this helps. I hope it's not too long. I talk a lot. Sorry. All right, bye.